What is up, guys? It's been a while, but today we're back with some max gear PKing in the deep wilderness. And oh man, it's going to be filled with content. But before we get into the video, if you guys could do me a quick solid and just make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely awesome. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below with your RuneScape username for a chance to win some Dragon Claws. If you've done all three of those things, it's a free opportunity to make some money and it will really help me grow the channel. It only takes 2 seconds and you can potentially make some free GP. But anyways, without rambling for too long, let's just get right into the video because we've got a lot to get through. So I was doing some PKing in the Revenant caves and I came across this Voider who was in the middle of the Revenant dragons, and instantly I knew that something was up with him. As the fight continued to progress, I noticed that even though I was doing more damage, he was not running away. And before long, I noticed that the tracker at the bottom left, which shows how much damage you've done to the opponent, showed that I did over 1,000 damage, which means that this guy here was packing at least 12 to 16 brews, and that there is very abnormal. Essentially, what this guy was attempting to do was just completely outlasting my supplies by not bringing potions or any melee switches and hoping that I would stay long enough for him to actually end up killing me by running out of supplies. Unfortunately, that didn't work and we ended up securing the kill. After banking the loot, I went back to the Revenant caves and I instantly came across this guy in max gear named Haven't Died. I'm going to change that really quick. Like I said, I was going to change it really quick. We got about 25 mil loot, and it's actually pretty good for how easy it was to kill that guy. And before we continue, I just want to give a quick shout out to NordPass for sponsoring today's video. NordPass is more than just a password manager, it's the ultimate cybersecurity tool to make your life easier and safer. It's a simple, easy to use password manager made by the cybersecurity experts who also built NordVPN. The great thing about NordPass is that they'll store all of your passwords safely and securely in one place with essential autofill features, which makes logging in not only a lot faster and easier, but also much safer using the generation of secure passwords. You can also shop and browse the internet much faster as well because your credit card information and online account details will be stored in a safe environment that will be autofilled by NordPass anytime you use the web. This here will also work across 6 different devices as long as they're all linked to your NordPass account. But my favorite tool that NordPass has to offer is the data breach scanner, which will be able to find out if your account or online credit card information has been leaked as a result of another website being hacked. Websites getting hacked is becoming more and more common, and there is just no way that one person can keep track of every single breach. So let NordPass do the heavy lifting and keep track of that for you. They'll be able to tell you when and how it happened, also what data was compromised, so you can go and secure all of your accounts right as soon as you find out. Another cool feature that NordPass has to offer is the password health system. This will be able to tell you if your passwords are weak, reused, or just old, and they're going to be able to give you a more secure password to use across the web so that you're always secure on any website that you browse. And right now, you can get exclusive access to all of NordPass's best offers using my link or code down below in the video description, and you'll also get yourself 1 month additional absolutely free. Now then, let's just get right back into the video, and thank you so much to NordPass for sponsoring us today. I said it once and I'll say it again, I truly believe that Dharok PKing in the wilderness is one of the most nostalgic and fun ways to PK. Nowadays, everyone's PKing in max gear and safing, but when you use Dharoks, you kind of have to avoid those principles and revert back to an earlier, more simple way of PKing, where in order to get a kill, you have to sit on low hit points, and that there just changes the dynamic of the fight. So I found this guy named Zoe, and he wanted to do a Dharok risk fight with me in Deep Wilderness, and I of course accepted because I'm never going to turn down a Dharok challenge. And that, my friends, is how it is done. We got him with a nice Dharok axe KO to the head, and we even got 40 mil loot on top of that. I didn't expect the Ring of Suffering in there, so that was just a cherry on top. Sometimes when I'm streaming on Twitch, I'll periodically check the target worlds and see if I can find any skulled PVMers. In these target worlds, you automatically get skulled regardless if you attack somebody or not, so when you kill a PVMer, you get all of their items and even their potential +1 if you manage to smite them. In this case, I found someone using a VLS, and I took him out very quickly. I did actually manage to smite this guy, but unfortunately you don't get the VLS when you kill somebody for it. However, you do get the 50 mil cash that's needed to charge the sword. So that's basically like Pked 5 or 6 AGSs. Quick side note, if you guys are enjoying this video and you want to see all of the Pked content happening live, I do stream on Twitch every single day at twitch.tv/abyss. I'll put the link on the screen and down below in the description. Every day I go live with Pked content. We do a bunch of death matches. I PK in high risk. I do a ton of giveaways. We literally give away billions every single week. And of course, it's a great way to interact with not only myself and the community, but also a great way for me to get to know my viewers a little bit better. Also, we have a Discord server and a bunch of other social links like Twitter and Instagram. So if you're interested in any of those, the link will be down below in the description. And I look forward to meeting all of you guys. Okay, in that clip, I just killed the streamer Vancouver07. He's also a good real-life friend of mine. I plan on doing a bunch of collab content with him in the future. But for now, he's going to be in my bank. We got a nice little juicy kill there, and it's on to the next one. After killing Vank, I went back up to the Rev Caves and changed my gear a little bit, and I ended up coming across this guy named Hasbeer. He's only 109 combat, so this should be a pretty easy fight. With a huge 42 to the head, we ended up getting another max kill off of Hasbeer, and as I was going to the bank to deposit my loot, I ended up getting stream sniped by this Giga Creep. This guy here has been stalking me on every social media platform. He watches my stream every day, even though he's been banned in it for months. He's a massive shit talker. He has absolutely nothing to do with his time except trying to get my attention. I'm seriously thinking that he's a weirdo. He might even be in love with me, but I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff that he says. I just had to escape really quick, bank the loot, and you know what, since he's geared up, why don't I go take care of him as well? And of course, when I went back up to the Rev Caves, he was nowhere to be seen, so I started hopping worlds and decided that I would make an effort to look for him. Eventually, I did run into him, and he was actually in the same setup. I expected him to de-gear because I only expected him to try and stream snipe me when I wasn't able to fight back, but now that he's in gear and we have a fight, why don't we go ahead and settle this and see who really the better PKer is. Wow, now that was absolutely embarrassing. This guy got KO'd and he ended up losing quite a bit of money over just an obsession with a RuneScape live streamer. I really don't go out of my way to talk smack to anybody or cause anyone harm, but This guy here, like I said, has been spamming me and being disrespectful towards me for a very long time. He's been banned in my Twitch chat and blocked on every social media platform, yet he still proceeds to be obsessed with me every single day of his life. So here's some of the stuff that he said. Unfortunately, I had to actually censor a lot of his messages out because they were definitely TOS. He was saying a lot of explicit things, but I think the one message I replied with, which was a screenshot of a McDonald's application, really sent him over the edge. I literally got secondhand embarrassment just reading this guy's messages. I mean, he's in his 30s and he's still acting like he's 16. That was actually so close. This guy here was 1 second and 1 step away from being able to teleport, but we did manage to lock down and secure the kill. The Bofa is just too much DPS when it's hitting, and that there is another max set in the bag. And that is it for the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching all the way through until the end. My upload schedule has been absolutely terrible this summer, but once again, I'm going to try my best to get more active with the uploads. I've got a much better setup now. My mic is a lot better, and a lot of the issues that I had with editing are no longer present, so I should be able to upload more frequently. Once again, make sure to check out all the links down below in the description. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, join the Discord server, and make sure to tune into Twitch live streams, and I will see you guys in the next video.